it take for this featherweight fight? Zhang, 33 years old, 6 years the elder of Darren Elkins, who is 2 inches taller, will have a 2-inch reach advantage. And once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, our referee. The beautiful Ariani, set for the start of this featherweight fight.
Let's go fight, guys.
Here we go. Zhang in his red UFC trunks. Black trunks for Darren Elkins. Oh,
right away. Quick combinations by Zhang.
and again with that lead uppercut, Joe.
Oh, that is nasty. Elkins drops down for a double, but doesn't catch it. It's caught in a guillotine.
Trying to choke him out.
Has a nasty one.
Trying to finish this fight right here.
This is exactly how he caught Jason Reinhardt.
That one took 48 seconds.
Elkins is trying to power out of it. Zhang scrambles though, and he's trying to get to full guard. He wants to get his right knee up. He's in half guard now. He lost the position. You can still finish in half guard, but it's much more difficult. He no longer has the hand underneath the chin.
Nice job by Darren Elkins early.
Good positioning by Elkins, and Zhang gets back to full guard.
Now Elkins on top, postured up with ground and pound.
Good right hand by Elkins that got through.
This is the toughest opponent, Darren Elkins, that Tiequan Zhang has faced. 18-1 in his MMA career, 10 wins by submission, 1-0 at 145.
Elkins looking to throw those legs to the side and drop that punch down.
Yeah, wants to do some damage here. Winner of 4 of his last 5 is Elkins. So 18-1 against 13-2. Good matchup.
Good ground and pound by Elkins.
The choke attempt transitioned to the ground game, and it turned into Elkins in top position, trying to score from the guard. And now looking to move it aside again. Half guard. Elkins training with the Carlson Gracie team in MMA in Maryville, Indiana. The late great Carlson Gracie, longtime trainer Stephen Bonner. Born and raised in Hobart, Indiana, Elkins.
Zhang seems to me uncomfortable off of his back, Mike. He's not nearly as active as he should be in this position. He's just kind of hanging on here, trying to get it back to full guard. Well, he's got an underhook now. Nope, he lost it. And oh, look at this.
Trying to crank.
Potential neck crank here.
Yeah, trying to crank the neck.
That's an interesting position. Very rarely do you see that.
Good control on the ground for Elkins.
Yeah, Elkins
trying to pass to full.
He's handling Zhang.
Yeah.
Good elbow there by Elkins. And he's Zhang tries to get that right knee up, but Darren stuffs it. Zhang needs some work on fighting off his back. Every time Darren Elkins lifts that right arm up, he should be stuffing his left arm under and catching that underhook on the left side. That way he will be able to stand up, even from half guard. Oh, Elkins moves to full mount. Nicely done by Darren Elkins. And he's got the back now.
Now it's Elkins looking to finish.
Zhang's in trouble here.
Elkins, 5 wins by TKO, 5 by submission. 2 of those due to strikes, though.
Well, I certainly see a clear advantage in grappling going to Darren Elkins here. Just really controlling Zhang, doing pretty much what he wants to do with him. Turning to the back. Yeah. And Zhang looks, as I said, he does not look comfortable on the ground.
Zhang trying to keep that chin tucked, Joe, and avoid getting choked out here.
He's getting flattened down here, too.
And now he's locking in the body, trying to crank and finish this fight.
Oh,
big
man.
Ground and pound, got
Elkins.
The body lock too. Now he's got the hooks in, Joe, yeah.
He's got the hooks in, and Zhang rolls over to his side, and then he pulls him in his back. And, you know, every time Zhang makes an adjustment, Elkins is able to hold on to him, and now he was under the chin there briefly. Oh, now he's attacking the foot. Zhang is trying to get him in a foot lock because Elkins crossed his legs.
Yep.
Zhang is trying to break his foot by pulling down the way he triangled his feet like that.
40
it's like
seconds.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 101. You're not supposed to lock your legs together when a guy has your back.
Again, trying to lock him down.
Now he got his legs free, Elkins did, and he turned it into a triangle, holding the body. And, you know, Zhang did the right thing, which is he rolled his body towards the direction where the triangle is locked, but not much time here.
Yeah, Zhang might get out of this round, although after the initial choke attempt, it's been all Elkins.
Well, when you see these punches coming, it's very obvious that Darren Elkins' arms are tired now.
Yeah.
He's been squeezing and pushing and controlling and grappling this whole round. And now these punches are coming very slow.
Don't lose your eyes.
And there you see Tiequan Zhang. Looks like a tight guillotine here. Looks fairly close. He felt like he had it, so he dropped down with it. But it was all Elkins after that. And here's this strange neck crank that Elkins is trying to pull off here. Didn't quite get it, but did get Zhang flattened out on his back, got full mount, got his back, had the hooks in, dropped some serious ground and pound on him, had several choke attempts. Really an excellent round for Darren Elkins.
Okay. Yeah. Anytime you get a chance to take him down, just do it.
Let's go. Keep pressing, he's breaking.
Round 2.
All right. You ready?
Now
You
let's
ready?
see
Let's go, fight.
if Zhang tries to establish his stand-up game and maybe not go for the early takedown as he did somewhat with the choke, Joe. He's trying to finish it, but it ended up a battle on the ground.
Yeah, he thought he had it, so
Yeah.
he stuck with it. But look at this. Again, he goes for it again.
He has a
That is
nasty
his go-to
guillotine.
move, man. Oh, look at that. Nice adjustment. Elkins stuck his arm through, and Zhang adjusted. But now, Elkins rolls over, and he's on top again.
Very similar to round 1.
Elkins has a potential guillotine here, Mike. He's got his left arm underneath the chin of Zhang. And Zhang is trying to wind up on top, but Elkins easily rolls him over. As we said after the first round, clear grappling advantage to Darren Elkins.
And you can tell he's a much bigger fighter after they both made 145. He's the much bigger man in there.
And he's got him flattened out again, got the back again. This is right where we were in the second, excuse me, in the first.
Big challenge tonight, the toughest opponent he's faced in Elkins. 13-2 overall, 4th fight in the UFC for Damage. He likes the guillotine and the rear naked choke.
And it's really the same way this went to the ground in the second. He went for that guillotine, couldn't get it. Elkins defends and winds up on top.
Now he's got 3.5 minutes to try to finish it, as opposed to, well, he had about that much time in the first round too, actually.
And Zhang is again trying that foot lock. He doesn't have that anymore. And Elkins is trying to switch to a triangle. And he just turns him over, and now he's mounting him. He's got the back again. And he's got him in half guard now. Zhang adjusted. But as I said, when I saw him on his back in that first round, I'm like, I don't like the way he's moving. He's not moving like a person who's comfortable attacking from that position. Or even, quite honestly, like a guy who's good at defending in that position. He's just kind of hanging on.
Elkins, an incredible wrestler in the state of Indiana, 191-9 in his high school career, 4-time champion, 2-time Greco state champion.
And that was an easy guard pass right there by Elkins. Zhang literally let him do it.
He's up.
And he's up.
Let's see if Zhang again looks to establish his kickboxing skills. If he can, as Elkins looks for the single and Zhang looks for the choke.
Again, Zhang, this time he's got nothing in his arms. His arms are rubber, and when he went to make that choke, really did not have the strength to try to squeeze.
You could play those 3 transitions, Joe, and they would look almost identical. Beginning of the first, beginning of the second, and again right there.
You're absolutely right. You would think that Zhang would let that go.
Right.
You know, utilize his stand-up. He has excellent stand-up.
2 minutes.
Good, yes, straight down. Good. Good, yes, good. Again.
Hammer fist. Trying to control the posture.
Good elbow to the body.
He's got that leg stuck, half guard. They want Elkins to try to advance his position and go to the mount and finish this thing.
Well, you know, that would be a good move, but he hasn't really been able to do that yet. He's been able to get, oh, look at this. Zhang rolled him. Nice explosion from Zhang.
And Joe, you pointed out that Elkins was throwing some heavy ground and pound, and that the pace might have slowed at the end of the first, but he's able to reverse right back here.
Instant reversal. As we said, he's clearly the superior grappler. I like those knees to the body.
First one connected with a lot of force. Second one, Zhang got his arm down in time, but it still hurts the arm, let alone the rib cage. 45 seconds, all Elkins here in the second. Yeah, right in front of his corner, too.
Zhang explodes again, tries to get back to his feet, but Elkins adjusted nicely.
30.
Tie up that wrist. Stand behind him and let those hands go.
Come on, guys, let's go. Keep moving.
Darren, I want a real high pace 20 seconds on him. Let those hands go. Let's get a lot of damage. Keep busy.
10 seconds.
9 seconds. That body. That body.
More damage here in the second for Elkins.
Two rounds should be in the bag for Elkins, but unable to to finish Tiequan Zhang.
All right.
Had him in some bad spots.
Got 5 more minutes. You're looking great. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey. Same thing. Take him down. Take him down whenever you want. Keep him deep. Take him down. Stay a little bit busy. Stay a little bit busy, okay?
A little bit cautious on that guillotine, Darren. Expose yourself a few times. Like he said, a little busier. Just get a little more activity out. Watch crossing your legs when you get that rear mount.
Get him against the fence. Trap his knees to his butt. Posture up so you can hit on him, okay?
Five minutes
Last round. You ready? You ready? Let's go fight, guys.
remain in this fight.
If I was in Zhang's corner, I would try to get him to stand up only. Do not dive on that guillotine. Just sprawl and work your stand-up as he eats a Darren Elkins right hand.
And Elkins looking for the shot early. And again, stuffed.
But Aaron's got that single now, and Zhang drops down for the guillotine again.
But maybe he'll finish it. Joe.
Maybe. It looks pretty tight.
Yeah.
Now
Trying
it
to
looks pretty
squeeze
good.
it. Looking to finish this fight. Can he
He's
choke
got it
out?
under the jaw now, Mike. This is a much better position. Elkins rolls. Nicely done.
That was tight. That was the tightest of the attempts.
Yeah, that was certainly the closest. And at least Zhang is on top now. But look at this. Elkins got a hold of his legs, and he's going to dump him. And turns the corner nicely and winds up in Zhang's guard. And we're back to square one.
It's like deja vu all over again. Big test tonight for Tiequan Zhang. He's tried to finish with his ultra-dangerous guillotine on frequent occasion, but it's always turned out to be this. A lot of damage by Darren Elkins in the ground and pound.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of amazed that Zhang has such a tight guillotine, but yet not much else. He's not doing anything else offensively from his back. You know, you would think a guy who's got that kind of a ground game where he's got one, you know, laser sharp technique, that he would have some other stuff to go to, but he's got nothing. Like right now, he's in a position to go for a deep half. If he underhooks with his right arm, the way the half guard's in place, he could be able to sweep or go out the back door, but he's not even looking for it. He gets some space. Look at Elkins passes like nothing, like a hot knife going through butter. No hip escape, no adjustment, no pushing the hands on the hips and pushing his body away. And look, when he rolls over, this is really rudimentary stuff. He turned into half guard at least, but that's really kind of Elkins was pounding on him, kind of let him do it.
Elkins has been able to be effective with his ground and pound from in the guard, in the half guard, though.
Yeah, well, despite the shortcomings of Tiequan Zhang, you've got to praise the grappling of Elkins. He's really had several great moments in this fight, has controlled the majority of the fight, and has the few times that Zhang has had success, he's defended, and he's moved the grappling into a position where he's in a superior spot. Zhang is complaining about getting hit in the back of the head. What he should be doing is just exploding out of there and trying to finish this fight. Don't worry about back of the head punches, man. You're getting killed. And now Darren has the body lock. And Zhang he's educated on the ground because when Darren gets that body lock with the triangle, he always rolls towards where the triangle's connected, which puts a lot of pressure on the ankle and the foot. It's very hard to keep it connected that way. So he is educated in it, but he needs a lot more work on his ground game.
Elkins trying to go to 2-0 at 145. And it has been all Darren Elkins, born and raised in Hobart, Indiana, tonight here in Houston, Texas.
And Elkins should consider, as he's defending, he's exposing arms. Elkins, I'm sure he has a good rear naked choke, but man, that arm right there, like see how he's got that left arm hooked? If Elkins just lets go of that body lock and turns that into an arm bar, use that left hook, that left attachment. Oh, now he's going under the chin.
Wants the rear naked.
Yeah, he does, but he's good at defending. Tiequan Zhang's good at defending. But when Elkins, you got to be able to switch. When he gets those underhooks in that arm, he's essentially isolating that arm. Zhang's hands aren't connected. If he's just quick enough to switch his hips and turn it into an arm bar, he can't do that though while he's got the body triangle on. He would have to let go of that and go to the traditional two hooks position. But, it's there for him. I would like to see him try. He's got such a huge edge in the grappling. I don't think this guy can reverse him. Even if he went for the armbar and wound up on the bottom, I think he could switch it right back.
Well, we saw earlier in the fight, Zhang did reverse, and it really was instantaneous. Instantaneous.
Yeah. Elkins is way better on the ground. And, Zhang is in a position where he's just defending.
Yep. And the size and strength advantage aided the dominant ground game of Elkins here tonight against Tiequan Zhang.
Got his shirt?
You got a shirt?
And this was the tightest choke attempt by Tiequan Zhang. Let's take a look at it here. Over and over and over again, you see the same sequence. But this time it was pretty good. It was pretty solid. Really under the chin here. Deep. Dangerous spot for Elkins. And who knows, if he caught this in the first round, he might have been able to finish with it. But Elkins showed excellent defense and got the fight right back to where he wants it, with him in a dominant position, rode that back all night, pounded on Tiequan Zhang. Wasn't able to finish, but most certainly dominated the fight.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Darren the Damage Elkins.
Unanimous decision victory for Darren Elkins.